Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Catty Crypto here. So this is a video to address each burn source and pretty much get the facts out there that burns are happening. We have a transaction logs. We have multiple sources to view these burns happening. We have a burn wallet given to us by Do Kwon. Now folks, the minting process has stopped, okay? I know there's a lot of people that are spreading um, information pretty much saying that the circulating supply is going up. And folks, this is just simply coins being unstaked, and there is a lot of people staking coins across the board. This is why we have a total supply and a circulating supply. Okay, so if you look at the circulating supply for SHIB, it is 556 trillion, but that actual supply is 589 trillion. Okay, folks, and that's because the staked coins are removed from the circulating supply. So you need to really understand the difference between a circulating supply and a total supply, and why we have the total supply and the circulating supply. And it's pretty much to show how much is being staked and how much is still out there in the market. And this is across the board for all coins. Every coin has a max supply, a total supply, and a circulating supply. Okay, folks? And as you can see, the max supply here shows up there. So let's jump over to the Terrarity.io Luna burner. And as you can see, this is a live feed. It gets its information from the Terra Finder, so it is live, but it's slower than the Terra Finder itself. The Terra Finder is the most up-to-date source. You'll see it there first, and I've seen burns go through the Finder that haven't shown up on Money Flow, which I've covered like previously in other videos. So yeah, as you can see here, there's a transaction board and a leaderboard. And at the top you can see the total burn of both coins, with also how much that is of the total supply. So if you take yourselves down to the transactions board, you can see the sender and you can see the transaction log as well, and then you can take yourself to the leaderboard, as to which you can flip between UST and Luna. This shows you both the leaderboards for UST and Luna, and it shows you the top burners, how much they've sent in total to burn, and how many transactions this was done through. So this is a really good source. Like I said, even SHIB burn doesn't have a live feed like this, not with a leaderboard which shows you the best wallets burning and how many transactions are being sent and so on and so forth. So BitQuery is our second source, folks. BitQuery is really good because it has a graph, has an overall counter for the amount that's overall been burnt, the amount of transactions that have been sent to the dev wallet, and the amount of transactions that have been sent from the dev wallet somewhere else. And folks, this wallet has never ever sent one transaction out. This means nobody has the keys, okay folks? No one has the ability to go into this wallet and send out of it, okay? It doesn't have, it's not, it's that the wallet's not designed to do that. It's designed to receive only. This is what a burn wallet does, and this is the same for SHIB burn wallets and probably other burn wallets. I think Ethereum burns as well, so there'll be a wallet for that. And yes, these coins are removed from the circulating supply, folks, okay? And it's similar to with the staking thing, okay? So you always need to remember the total supply, circulating supply, and max supply. So now going over to the third source, which is the Terra Finder. As you can see, I've got the burn wallet tapped in. This shows us the wallet down to a T. Even we could even switch it over to the mainnet, and as you can see, that's all that there is on the mainnet. This is how much new Luna it holds, so on and so forth. We'll come back to this transaction hash here in another video, and we'll cover that. But switching back to ClassicNet, for any disbelievers, for anyone out there that thinks the burns are not happening, come here, come to any of these other sources that I'm providing, and tap yourself on a transaction hash, okay? As you can see, this has come from this address to this address, and this address is the dead address, okay folks? This is how much gas was used, this is the memo they left, that's the fee they paid, that's the block, and that's the network. It's so undeniable, like you couldn't have any more evidence amassed to show you that these burns are happening, okay folks? So don't listen to the FUD that's going around, don't believe disinformation, misinformation, and yeah, just generally people that are just going around doing it for the sake of doing it without actually going and looking themselves. And this is the same for a lot of YouTubers. And now today, coming on YouTube and seeing that quite a few of the major influencers all of a sudden saying they're burning. They are burning, yes. Oh, burns are happening. So it's kind of like they've seen the bandwagon is there. They've seen somewhere that is happening. So they've decided to do the research themselves and they've seen, oh, okay, there are burns happening. So yeah, like I said, folks, you've got the Terror Finder for the burns, most live of live feeds. You also have the BitQuery, which is the overall counter. Always make sure you set this date range to clear, okay, folks? Because then it actually shows you exactly how much is in the wallet, how much has been burnt, and so on and so forth. If it's going to load. Is it going to load? Let it load. Let it load. Come on, load. Or not? Just me? There we go. Must be a little bit jumbled up. So yeah, I'll leave a link to this one. I'll leave a link to the burner feeder as well. And yeah, folks, 3 sources, all saying the same things, showing the same burns with the transaction logs, everything you need there to be shown that the burns are happening. All you need to do is click the links, go out there, have a read, see it's happening, and yeah, do your own due diligence. It's not financial advice, folks. Sorry for the lack of videos today. I'm really struggling with my allergies. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. And like I always say,